So then, boys and girls, with the summer transfer window now well underway, the transfer rumours continue to come in thick and fast. In the last couple of days, we've got some very interesting news, and that surrounds one man. Leicester's attacking midfielder James Maddison, as Mikel Arteta's Arsenal seem very interested in signing Maddison this summer, and it looks to be their #1 transfer target. We've also got some big updates on the move for Patson Daka, as a Zambian international looks to be having his medical at Leicester in the next couple of days. This all confirmed from the main man, Fabrizio Romano. And we've also got some slight rumours around Italian midfielder Domenico Berardi, who's like Leicester have joined lots of Liverpool and Tottenham in the race for the Italian winger. We'll discuss all that, boys and girls, in today's video as we get into the latest video discussing Leicester transfers. Here we go. Yes lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, boys and girls, we are back once again discussing the latest Leicester transfer rumours and news, of course, with the summer transfer window now well underway. We still haven't signed anyone yet, but some deals, are looking pretty close. Of course, in today's video, we'll go for the latest news on James Maddison's potential move to Arsenal, as Mikel Arteta has identified him as their #1 summer transfer target. We'll also go for the latest updates on Patson Daka to Leicester, as the Zambian international is looking very close to join Leicester in the next couple of days. And we'll also go through some other rumours surrounding Dominico Berardi to Leicester, as Leicester look to be interested alongside a number of different Premier League clubs. Yeah, boys, I'm going to stop waffling. Let's jump straight into it, and let's discuss these transfers. And yeah, boys, here we go. Right, and starting things off then, let's discuss James Maddison then and his potential transfer to Arsenal this summer. So these links surrounding James Maddison to Arsenal then have been going around for the last couple of weeks, but in recent days we have seen some progress on them. And could James Maddison potentially be on his way to Arsenal this summer and leaving Leicester? Let's hope he doesn't. The first news of this was confirmed by Chris Wheatley, who's an Arsenal type of representative when it comes to transfers, and he's basically said first of all that Mikel Arteta is a big fan and Arsenal are going to try and sign James Maddison this summer. So it's clear to see Arteta is a big fan of James Maddison, and he'll be looking to bring Maddison to Arsenal this summer. Of course, Arsenal are crying out for a number 10. And then this was confirmed from the AFC Bell on Twitter, suggesting that Arsenal have been in contact with James Maddison and his agent. So clear to see that Arsenal are trying to make this move start and trying to get the deal going. If you look at the transfer fee being discussed for James Maddison, Chris Wheatley has reported that it will be over £60 million. The question is, are Arsenal going to be wanting to pay £60 million for James Maddison plus this summer? And based on that then, we have got some more confirmation that it will be around £60 million, and Arsenal will have to pay £60 million as a minimum to try and sign James Maddison this summer. But all these reports, are they really that reliable? So the main man Fabrizio Romano recently spoke about this to Arsenal Fan TV's Robbie. So I'm going to quickly show you guys a clip and let's see what Fabrizio Romano had to say about James Maddison's Arsenal and the potential other players who Arsenal are trying to sign in that position.
Of James Maddison this summer. First of all, do you think there's any interest? And secondly, would there be any way you think that maybe Leicester might sell James Maddison?
So first of all, it's true that there is interest in this player, that he is appreciated as one of the potential alternatives if they can sign Odegaard, because I'm told that they are still keen on signing Odegaard if Real Madrid will change their position. So at the moment, Real Madrid are still saying that they want to keep Odegaard, they want to go on with him, but it's not the final decision yet. So also, talking about Maddison, you asked me about Leicester, and this is a good point, because it's not so easy to negotiate with Leicester for this player, also about the price, timing of the payment, the structure of the payment. Arsenal are informed on the player and they are talking with people close to the player, but at the moment it's not advanced yet between clubs. So I think we have to wait a bit to see what happens with Odegaard, and then they will progress in case with Leicester.
So some very interesting news there by Fabrizio Romano. So it's clear to see that Arsenal have a number of different targets in mind, but they're definitely keen on trying to sign James Maddison this summer. And to make this even more interesting, the AFC stuff on Twitter have reported that Arsenal actually put in a £70 million plus bid last year for James Maddison, which of course Leicester obviously did reject. So it's clear to see that Arsenal have been trying to get James Maddison for several years and several months now. And back on to the current transfer, it has been reported that Arsenal have put in a £51.7 million bid in the last couple of days, which of course Leicester have rejected, as of course Leicester are setting that £60 million price tag, Arsenal going around £9 million below that. So the AFC Bell have reported that James Maddison is potentially open to the transfer move. Do we know if this is true or not? Who knows? But there has been some sort of reports that James Maddison is open to potentially joining Arsenal this summer. So boys, it's going to be very interesting to see where all this goes. However, a Leicester source in recent days has came out and said that Leicester are basically not wanting to sell James Maddison this summer and the player is not for sale. So is there any truth around these Arsenal sources? The Leicester source has came in and said he's not for sale. So for me, it's looking pretty fishy around here, and are these beliefs from Arsenal fans on Twitter really true? Who really knows, boys? It's very, very interesting. So then overall, it's very difficult to kind of see where this transfer is at, because there definitely have been some reliable Arsenal sources suggesting that, you know, they are interested. Fabrizio Romano has said that Arsenal are interested, but is there any truth about these offers currently going in from Arsenal with the 51.7 million apparent bid for James Maddison in the last couple of days? For me, it's quite fishy. We'll see where this goes, boys and girls, but it's definitely clear to see that Arsenal are interested, but it's just a matter of have Arsenal actually put these bids in yet at all. But of course, now the main question is down to the player. Does James Maddison want to leave Leicester this summer and go to Arsenal? And for me, downgrade. I mean, you know, Arsenal, yes, they are obviously a massive club, bigger than Leicester, but at the moment, are Arsenal better than Leicester? Probably not. So for me, it would be a downgrade. The only thing which could persuade James Maddison to go is obviously the bigger wage and the London lifestyle, because you think, you know, living in London is probably better than living in Leicester. But for me, will this really happen? Probably not. I think, you know, James Maddison, he loves Leicester. It's clear to see that, you know, he loves playing at Leicester. As soon as these rumours start to come out, he spammed his Instagram story with Leicester highlights and his goals. So for me, there's definitely a reaction there from him. So overall, boys, I don't think there's too much to worry about as of yet. But as always, lads, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Should we sell Maddison? Should we not? Yeah, just let me know your thoughts. But yeah, boys, that's about it for James Maddison to Arsenal. No massive updates right now, but it's clear to see that Arsenal are interested and they will be trying to sign James Maddison this summer. So moving straight on, then let's get into the latest updates around Zambian striker Patson Daka. So of course, in the last transfer video, we went in depth on the latest news around Patson Daka to Leicester and what type of player he was. Of course, we went through the big news around that Leicester basically secured the deal, and in recent days we got some more updates around the man. As always, this is came from the main man Fabrizio Romano, who has confirmed that the deal is basically done and the medical is looking likely to be completed in the next couple of days. So yeah, boys, this transfer is looking very likely to happen. We could see Patson Daka in a Leicester shirt in the next couple of days. And we've also got some news on the contract. How long will Patson Daka be staying at Leicester City? It's been reported that will be a contract to 2026. So it's here for the long run once again. Of course, Patson Daka is a young player and it looks like it's going to be a large part of Leicester's future if we can secure the deal in the next couple of days. The transfer fee, nothing has really changed on that front. Of course, in the last video we said it's going to be around £23 million, and it's believed that it's still going to be around that 23 million price tag for Patson Daka. So for me, of course, that, as I said last time, is an absolute steal. And yeah, lads, as you can see here, a photo of Patson Daka looking likely that is going to be boarding a plane, potentially on his way to Leicester. So the medical, boys, it could be happening in the next couple of days, and we could be seeing Patson Daka in a Leicester shirt at the end of this week. If you look at this tweet then from Rob Tanny, he has confirmed that Leicester will be potentially announcing some signings this week. So could Patson Daka be one of them? He's also made a slight report on Patson Daka in the player himself that, you know, he's suitable for Leicester. He's young, he'll definitely fit the model. And for me, you know, Patson Daka will be the perfect sign. So as always, lads, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below on Patson Daka to Leicester. So looking highly likely that this deal will be completed in the next couple of days, and Patson Daka could be in Leicester's shirt at the end of this week. Here we go. So finally then, boys and girls, let's discuss Italian midfielder Domenico Berardi. So, Berardi to Leicester, another very interesting transfer rumour coming out of Leicester in the last couple of days. Of course, Domenico Berardi is a 26-year-old winger currently playing his football at Italian side Sassuolo. Don't know if I butchered that name, I don't know, who cares. He's also playing, of course, in the Italian squad right now. Of course, he's performing very well at Euro 2020. He's a very technical player on that right-hand side and could be the final piece in the jigsaw for Leicester as the race to sign a right winger potentially continues. He likes to drift in off that right-hand side, create chances, link the play, and like I said, a very skillful and technical player suited to the Italian style. Could that be the perfect man for Leicester in that right spot? I believe so. A number of different clubs are interested in signing the Italian winger this window. It's been reported that Premier League rivals for Leicester, Tottenham and Liverpool are also interested in signing the Italian winger. A number of different European clubs are also watching closely how the Italian performs at Euro 2020. It's also been reported that the fee will be around £43 million for Domenico Berardi this summer. So, you know, a very expensive possible signings. So realistically, will this happen? Probably not, but it's also a very interesting winger for Leicester. And you know, if Leicester are interested in signing a right winger as of yet, could Leicester be interested in several other wingers going forward in this transfer window? We will find out. A very, very interesting rumour coming up Leicester in the last couple of days. So yeah, there's nothing too major right now going on with this transfer for Domenico Berardi, but there is a slight possibility that Leicester could potentially sign the Italian this window. As always, boys and girls, let me know your thoughts and opinions on him in the comment section down below. Would it be a good signing? Would it be not? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the player down below. So then, boys and girls, that's it for today's video. Of course, in today's video, we went through the latest Leicester transfer rumours and news. Of course, we discussed James Maddison potentially going to Arsenal, the latest news on Patson Daka, and also Domenico Berardi potentially coming to Leicester this summer. As always, guys, if you guys have enjoyed today's video, let me know by dropping a like, subscribe as well to the channel if you guys haven't already. Most importantly, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below on the players we discussed in today's video. So yeah, I'm Sportsa, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace, guys.